trapped in the bunker. Trapped in the bunker. I get Trebor to signal like Sergeant, let me record, and I'll be trapped in the bunker until I'm ready for war. Okay, man.
Hey, this is your boy Trebor.
And this is your girl Heather with the Bunker News at 5.
Stay tuned. We have Councilman-elect Joe Canarecci in the house.
And we have Zoe of Motivation Music.
Hey, this is your boy Trebor at the Bunker. I'm here with Councilman-elect Joe Canarecci. What in the foobar does Councilman-elect mean? What is that?
Councilman-elect means that I have won my election, right. So the campaign is over, the voters have spoken, and I won, but I've not yet taken the office. So during that interim period, everybody's title is followed by elect.
So elect means that you just haven't been sworn in?
Exactly.
Kind of the thing?
Exactly. So you let the previous administration finish
Now, do they have a term for somebody that is councilman-elect? Is there another term that gets used?
No, but I was elected to the position of council at large.
Okay.
So I represent the entire city, whereas some of the council people represent only a district. There's 6 districts in Mishawaka and 3 at-large positions. So we have.
Now, is there any way that I can get an at-large position, or do I have to be a politician for that? Can I be like Trebor from the Bunker at large?
There's inserts in your shoes. So that would, I mean, I'm not sure if you're going for inches up or.
No, I don't want to be as tall as you.
Yeah, no, it's kind of tough.
So that's the at-large thing. Basically, just means that
the entire city.
You're not running the entire city.
No.
And you're a Democrat. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. I when I was a kid, I used to hear like people arguing Republican, Democrat, yada yada yada. What is the difference? Do you think today? What is the difference today, nowadays, with Democrats, even versus Democrats of their own party? Do you think that there's a more willingness to work with one another, or do you feel that it's shifted in a different direction?
I mean, the Democrat Party really stands for, at the core of it is going to be your fighting against social inequities to make sure that we're all treated equally, regardless of what minority we're trying to earn rights for.
Okay.
And just defending the poor and the needy and things like that. The younger generation, I don't. There's not a big difference in those core values. We all share those core values. I think what you'll see in the younger generation of politicians in general, and absolutely in Democrats, is that we've launched this. We saw with Obama. He started this grassroots effort, and he had more donations than any other candidate.
Right.
Single donations.
And this. Don't take any of this lightly. The new wave politicians coming through, I think, to me, are a little more open-minded. You seem to be more open-minded, and I've heard some things maybe changing with the politics between South Bend and Mishawaka. I've heard little things here and there. What can you tell me about that?
And I think in the past, there's been, we've developed separately, and we are 2 totally separate municipalities. But as our borders have literally ran right into one another,
right?
It's become less important for us to compete with one another and for us to collaborate on projects, to work together, and to compete in the region. To attract, because what's good in Mishawaka is good in South Bend.
Absolutely.
And what's good in South Bend is quite likely going to be beneficial to Mishawaka as well.
And I agree with that.
South Bend people shop in Mishawaka. Mishawaka people work in South Bend. So we are one big community, and I think kind of the newer, younger parties really working towards collaborating together.
I'm all for the collaborations. I was wondering, would you mind getting into the booth with me here and just collaborating on a song, or would that be stretching for the lighthearted Joe Canarecci?
I tell you what. I'm not even sworn in yet, so I'm not too worried about re-election. But if I start singing on tape, I'll probably scare voters off.
Kids, you don't have to leave the room. We're not going to allow him to sing. These are expensive lenses on these cameras, and I think some of them are made of crystal. And I just have a feeling
that'd be a high note, though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You've got the look. I think you could do it. You could pull off
hit those high ones.
Yeah, hit the high ones. Just do it.
I'm not sure.
You ready? We can take a step in here.
No, don't make me do it.
Is there any message that you would like to send out? Because I'll tell you, most of the people that watch our program are younger, and you are a young politician. Maybe you could give them some healthy advice about voting.
The first thing, and this is super important. Your vote does matter.
Okay.
I hear that so often. It's like, I don't vote. You know, why don't you vote? And when I was out working the campaign, I knocked on about 3,000 doors in Mishawaka. So, you know, this isn't like one or two anecdotes. You know, and a lot of people are like, I don't vote. And it doesn't matter. And it really does. And at this local level, at the city level.
At the local level, I think it's almost more important.
I won my election by 37 votes.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So councilman-elect by 37 votes,
37
and you
votes.
heard it here at the Bunker News.
That's barely more people than are in this room right now.
Right.
37 votes. So, yeah, you know, your vote really matters, and especially at the local level. But, you know, so that make that your first step. Get out and vote. That should be step one.
Okay.
But don't stop there. You know, get involved. Get involved in a campaign. You know, get involved in the process.
Right.
The young people I talk to are smart.
Right.
You know, we got opinions, we got ideas, we got viewpoints, we got good stuff, and then we sit back and let other people speak for us. And we got to stop doing that. You know, we got to make our voices heard.
Do need to speak up in
And
public
the
forum
experience
more
we
frequently.
see, you know, out there, you know, some of the older generation, and we need that as well. We need to temper some of our ideas with experience and moderation.
Right.
But you know, if we don't make ourselves heard.
Speaking of experience, are you gonna try to get a little experience and maybe push the career a little harder than councilman? I know you haven't even sworn in yet,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
mean, but hey, I'm going to ask the question because like I have you here and I can, and I think people want to know. I mean, those 37 people that put you over might be the same 37 that put you over on the next election.
You know, I got 4 years. I think winning by a slim margin was very stressful on that Tuesday night, man. It was very
I saw
tough.
pictures of that. I think I reposted on Facebook.
I was pale, but
That's why the picture must have been in black and white.
yeah. But you know, as what that really does is that's a motivator. You know, when you win by a slim margin, it's like, hey, you want to really show, you know, that the voters have made the right decision. So right now, the next 4 years, I just want to, you know, work really hard for Mishawaka, get involved, you know, run a real transparent.
And you're from this area, right?
I grew up in the county. I grew up on the north side of the county. I've lived here since I've been an
Okay.
adult, basically. you know.
So kids, you're out there, you're wondering what you should be. You want to be a basketball player, you want to be a football player, you want to be a rapper, whatever it is that you want to be. Understand that there are options out there, okay? I've known Joe for a very long time, and you can see that he's a local guy and he's into politics. There is no limit to what you can do. You just got to have the team behind you, and you have to have faith in your team, and I'm sure you had both of those things when you got elected, yes?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, and that's you do need that because anytime you start pursuing your dream, you get those moments you're questioning, you know, what am I doing? You know, can I pull this off?
You have those moments in anything that you do, and I don't think people realize that.
You need
know, no
somebody
matter
behind
where
you.
you are in life, and no matter how far along you are, there's things that transpire that make you question everything. And on those days, it's really important not to make any decisions.
Right.
Wait till the next day,
Yeah.
because you know it could cost you a trash can.
You got to give it a break
vacuum.
once in a while.
You know what I mean? It could cost you something. I want to thank you for taking time to come to the Bunker News.
Yeah,
This
man.
is kind of a big deal for us to have you here. And this is Trebor signing off. And
Hey, you know what? If you want to do some updates as we move along, we could.
I would be more than happy to do that. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it very
Thank
much,
you.
Joe.
Thank you very
Have
much.
a good one. Peace. Hey, this is your boy Trebor. I'm here with Zoe of Motivation Music. He's come by to share a video with us. But before we get into that, I don't know a whole lot about you or your music. There's so many musicians and so much talent in our area, it's really hard to keep up with it. So I'm really happy that you decided to come in and share a video with us today. Can you tell me what you feel, what do you get out of music, and how do you use that to express yourself?
What I get out of music, man, is when I make my music, is basically my life, you know. And I think what separates me from other artists is I'm speaking what I know from personal experience, and I feel like everybody else just say it because it sounds good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? No disrespect to anybody, but you know that's what motivation music is. That's what it was founded on, like real life situations, trying to get people to think in a higher way of.
A higher way
Then
and
what's-
keeping it real, right?
Yeah, than what society wants them to think.
Now,
You know, they
I
should
see
be.
you've got a feature here from King Kudos. I'm going to give King Kudos a shout out. What's up, nephew?
Hey, kudos.
He is family to me. He's kin, and I didn't even know he was on this song, so this is just kind of a bonus thing.
Oh yeah, he motivation too.
Yeah, he's motivation all
Yeah.
the way. All right, let's have a look at the video. We'll be back in just a moment.
Motivation music.
Yeah. I just keep it all 100. They say fake it till you make it, but that ain't up in my resume. They like so much really want it. What else you think we in here for? I'ma let that question resonate. I'm dreaming out the window late at night, look at the stars, talk to God while I medicate. This life is what I chose and I'm at a fork in the road. Do I rush it or do I hesitate? Lord, which way do I go now? Cause if it ain't by the dollar, I ain't right now. I just want a brand new Beamer I can wipe down. Bank account say I need that like right now. Blessings on blessings, my whole life just been a handbook, man, that's lessons on lessons. To work a 9 to 5, a lot of stressing on stresses. On my phone on mute, leave me your number and a message. Woo! Go for what you know, and they gon' try to play as soon as you walk through the door. My mind don't change, steady throwing up the mode, representing what we started every single place I go, man. Tired of talking about the haters, tired of talking about the fake. I'm tired of doing people favors, yeah, cause they don't appreciate you. So to them I dedicate this. They try to tell me I should give it up. Am I the only one still alive, believing in what we here for? And you can count $100 million, but that still don't make you real, bruh. And you can pop a 40 in a chopper, but that still don't make you real, bruh. But that still don't make you real, bruh. Still don't make you real, bruh.
What's real? I don't think they really know. They going off what they hear and see any videos. A fabrication of a lifestyle they never knew. I give you me in these verses and I got plenty more. You listen to what's popular, everybody got that crack. I'm trying to be the realest rapper without rapping about the trap. Steady rapping about a gun and you ain't never seen a strap. Lost my cousin to these streets and he ain't never coming back. They try to tell me give it up. Me a statistic, man, it's like these brothers giving up. You talking like you real, bro, but you ain't real enough. That loud talking got me thinking that you really her. The doctor told me that being fake is bad for your health. You end up dead or in jail for not being yourself. Thinking real is getting money, having G's in your belt. Part of a lost generation that's in need of some help on what's real.
They try to tell me I should give it up. Am I the only one still alive, believing in what we here for? And you can count $100 million, but that still don't make you real, bruh. And you can pop a 40 in a chopper, but that still don't make you real, bruh. But that still don't make you real, bruh. Still don't make you real.
So many things weighing on my mind right now. I'm wondering where I should begin. See, I can't throw in the towel, cause I'm trying to make it count. And I am not afraid to fail big. I ain't scared to take risks for me, just to get where I wanna be. But the truth is, there can't be only one of me. Never had a passive living lavish and luxury. But I ain't in it for 100 G's. Doubt was an everyday thing for my high hopes. I got used to the higher lows. I had to alternate reality from what was in the styrofoam cup. Keep me messed up, venting to a microphone. But I feel right at home, spending all my time alive trying to right my wrongs, so they can get my story right when they write me off. And see, I grinded every night for when them titans fall. Like, oh Lord, living life on the edge of my seat. Man, I ain't never known for no setbacks. I remember being in too deep, fam. I couldn't find a ride to get my check cash. Life was a trip back then. I came so far, I can't head back. Yeah. Even when I'm feeling lost, I know that God is gonna put me on the right path. Yeah.
The word real is often overly spoken, often misplaced for a brainwashed mind state. For the approval appears in which an individual appears to be down for whatever. So often we mistake courage for fear. I hope you listen to me, let me put a bug in your ear. Sometimes being around so much fakeness makes me feel like I'm guilty by association. Total destruction seems to be what we aiming for. The funny thing about it is we seem to want more. People perish for the lack of knowledge, said the Lord. It's my desire for your wings to spread and soar. Mount up on wings like eagles, fly high like seagulls. Not to get involved in the system of legals, conforming to stupidity. What's going on with my people? Who's got the obligation to change it? We do. If you're not trying to fix this problem, then you're adding to it. I give my life to show my people we can really do it. Take a look at yourself and tell me what is really real. Now re-examine your heart and tell me what you really feel. Both of my parents' lives were taken from somebody else. Declaring war and ignorance is how I really felt. Only thing that kept me from losing myself is I kept looking to the hills from which cometh my help, and that's real.
Hey, this is your boy Trebor. I'm here with Zoe of Motivation Music. We just finished watching your music video. Tell me who came up with the concept for that video.
I actually did. I produced, you know what I'm saying? So I made the beat and I came up with the concept. I sent it to the artist. They said it was dope. You know, they wanted to get on it, so we had it cracking from there.
Okay.
You know?
And who shot the music video?
Chris Wright, you know what I'm saying? C-Dub. Y'all go ahead and check him out on YouTube, you know, under C-Dub.
And how long did it take you to shoot the video?
We shot it in 2 days, actually.
Okay, so in 2 days you guys did the video and then you mixed the project, is that right?
No, he mixed it down.
Okay,
actually, it was a combination of him and BG Gilly, which is on the song as well.
Okay.
You know,
so it sounds like you got a squad of people to do just about everything.
I got a little something, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's awesome.
So,
Is there anything you want to say to anybody while you're here?
Shout out to the city, man. Shout out to everybody that's working on this King Minded project with me. Shout out to Blue Casey, especially. You know what I'm saying? Mo Gang and Ball Team in the building. You know, so we gonna get it, man. You know.
Sounds good. Thanks for coming by with the video. We certainly appreciate it. This is Trebor signing off. Peace.
Peace.
Trapped in the bunker, trapped in the bunker. I get Trebor the signal like Sergeant, let me record, and I'll be trapped in the bunker until I'm ready for war. Okay, my